He's telling me my lines. He's mumbling all through the thing.
Hey, George Hamilton was busy. I'm sorry.
Are you finished?
Here you go.
Nothing'll help me.
We're here together, right? Come out here with no guitars when we're set, okay? I'll give you a cue and then you take about 3 beats.
Come out here.
You're on your own. Right?
No guitars.
What?
Nothing.
All right, stand by. Here we go.
Wait a minute. Do you want the footwork in there?
Let's go to the Library of Congress right after. Hang on, here we go. Okay?
You really need me, Gray? What do you mean? You say, what do you mean?
Oh, what do you mean?
Are you rolling? Rolling, what do you mean?
What do you mean? You know, folks, I first met Peter Lawford in London, where I was, I should say, I'm correcting their English. When I was over there, I was there.
All right, now let's get on with our exciting show and bring out a very lovely star who doesn't require any medication. Well, it's better than the line I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now pause for a station break, which gives me all the stations at homage. Oh my God.
This is a season to be. Sure it is. This is a season to be jolly, but some people just don't know that the season is over. We look now at the first man, at the last man.
Can you fix that?
Can you fix it?
Mm-hmm. I can change it all right now with the snap of my hand.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that.
Well, we can dream at least.
Yeah, I can do better than that.
What's she gonna do this time?
They say it was colorful figure in his plaid skirt. Can we start it again? Yes.
Secret, not a little secret.
Dig, Lola Falana. Lola Falana. Cut.
Has any of you fellas flown any, are any of you fellas, here we go again, woman. Tonight gives us his impression. Tonight he gives us his impression. Oh, sure. By you, this is a slave? Ugh. King Tut's in better shape. King Tut's King Tut's in better shape than you are, and he's been dead for 40 years.
I wouldn't say that, your royal nastiness. Feel this muckle. Wait a minute, over feel, right there, feel it. How's that for a muscle?
Feels like a wart on a rubber band.
Oh, come on.
Stick out your tongue.
I do not do windows.
How you fix for mirrors?
Overhead?
Oh. Stick out your tongue, honey. Come on. Oh, kiss me. No, not here. There. Stick it out. Further. I know him. A tongue like that, all of us do is hump.
I'm sorry. Boy, am I sorry. Boy, you see something like that and it makes you wonder if Father Duffy isn't full of shit.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Mrs. Wiggins, and I'm here to seek employment.
I don't think
Bertie?
Possibly.
I assume you want to see my resume?
Yeah, well, I used to give you the courtesy of looking at this. Well, you're,
My name there.
Oh, yeah, out here in the corner. That's Wanda Wiggins.
Wanda Wiggins.
Right.
I used to work for Father Duffy. And I realized he was full of shit, so
I pay you $24 on a handful of beads.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You're out of line.
Seem fair to me. You people buy entire island of Manhattan for same price.
Ah, it was a lousy deal, Chief. In 100 years, they won't get a nickel for the place.
No, white man very smart about real estate. Remember when you first come here? This once entire Cowie territory. Then you make treaty, we divide land. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, Sergeant O'Rourke, Corporal Lavern reporting, sir.
Oh, at ease, man, at ease. I've called you in because I'd like to discuss this business of this...
Hey, Mr. Joe, are you all right, sir?
Yes, I'm fine. I have to get that loose board fixed.
Oh.
I'll get Private Duffy on it this afternoon, sir.
Yeah, sure do that.
Thank you.
You were saying, sir.
Kenny. Just a little higher, Duffy. We want to make sure those horns are not at pants level.
I know what you mean, sir.
Sergeant O'Rourke, Corporal Lavern reporting, sir.
At ease. You can just put those down, Duffy.
Yes, sir.
Now, it has come to my attention that you men are not talking to each other. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Well, who'd tell you a thing like that, sir?
I told the captain.
You've got a loud bugle and a mouth to match.
You can't talk to me like that, Agor.
He can talk to you any way he wants to.
No, wait a minute, man.
The minute you hear something, you go running right to the captain.
Well, I just think it's stupid for two friends not to be talking.
Who are you calling stupid?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I may be stupid, but I'm smart enough never to talk to you again.
Yes, and that goes for me, too.
Now, gentlemen, listen, we can't have non-commissioned officers not talking to each other and not talking to the men under them.
Now look, Agarn, no soldier ever has a good enough reason not to talk to his buddy.
Captain Parmenter,
Yes, Corporal.
would you tell Private Duffy that I just found a good reason never to speak to him again?
I'm still talking to you, Duffy.
Well, I ain't talking to no man who comes running to the captain over a little thing like this.
It's not such a little thing, either.
Good morning, Elroy.
Good morning, sir. Sure, they've arrived. And by gig, they're afraid to even get on PT-13.
I tell you, Elroy, this is my finest hour.
Oh, yeah.
Is the radio message ready? We've got to work fast before McHale gets back. Here they are. Now, outside door, Elroy.
Including your heads of Charlie.
Fun number.
Oh, don't you? Does hate me, huh?
Well, if you want my opinion.
I don't want your opinion, you horse's ass.
Oh, Mikhail, you and I both know that you collect the biggest bunch of shit.
Schweinehund. Schweinehund, Lieutenant Schweinehund. Parker here. Glad to know you. I'm sorry we couldn't meet on a more favorable...
What's the matter with you? That's not his name. He just called you a dirty dog. And he's right.
You better watch that language, Mac. You're not messing around with kids.
Hey, cut the bars. Japanese fuel bots. The nips is crawling in the beaches.
We're gathered here to put these two together. And some other stuff. Good.
That was a good year for that shit, wasn't it?
Well, we better get back to the airstrip. It's time to greet the mothers of the PT-73.
Oh, those mothers.
The fly's open.
Ow!
Right now,
Boca Raton.
here's Johnny.
And here we are sitting here doing this for you guys.
Do our work.
No, we're delighted to have your expanded schedule on the Tonight Show, and we look forward to continued increasing success with the Vic Chemical Company. And Ed,
Yes.
I heard some news today that I found rather fascinating. I understand that the Vic's people have come up with a new toiletry product that they're pretty excited about. I haven't heard much about it. What is it?
It's called Dismiss.
Dismiss?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What is that?
It's a feminine hygiene product.
Holy crap. You're putting me on.
No, Dismiss. It'll be advertised on our show.
How about Vagigo?
It's not a bad name for it. Along with another
How
line.
about Cuntaway?
Someone else has that. Sterling Drugs.
How about Fuck Off?
Possibly.
Yes, I like that.
I like Formula 44, NyQuil, Sinex, Victor's, and Lavor's, all the other fine products, along with Dismiss.
Fuck Off would be a bummer. Is that going to be a live commercial?
I was wondering if you'd like to demonstrate.
I certainly would. It's strawberries and lemons. I pass a fruit stand, you get horny now. Good sales. Dismiss.
Anyway, welcome back
Jesus
again, Vic.
Christ.
Chemicals.
So embarrassed to do this.
Dismiss.
Oh. So embarrassed.
Very good.
Let them pass.
George.
And Captain, you're in good hands with Triple.
Listen, that bacon is really bad. No kidding. It just stays with you the whole day.
Once again. Once again.
Listen, about that bacon. No, really.
Save it, please.
Listen, son, I told you wanted the show business. God damn it, you got it. Have to stay here after hours, be on golden hours, and holy smack.
Lieutenant, notify Starfleet as to our...
Go.
Lieutenant, notify...
Enterprise calling Starbase 6. Come in, Starbase 6.
Starbase 6, yeah.
Hi, y'all, sugar.
Bob, don't cut.
Don't cut.
Bob, just... I'm going home now. I'm going to spend 3 hours on the makeup table putting this makeup back on. And it's your fault.
Spock to Enterprise. Spock to Enterprise. Come in, Enterprise.
Enterprise, Lieutenant Uhura. This here is the heater, boss. I don't know what this thing is. Right, okay.
refuse to move out on cue, screw them.
Save it, please.
Second mark. Have no fear. Sargon is here. I want you to know, in the Russians, I am doing this shot under protest.
Try to do it again.
Don't anybody move.
Jim.
Stand back.
I don't know about you, but this is not the way it works. I want to know. Okay.
Unless you veer off, I shall blow my brains out.
Jim, I'm fine, boss.
Are you all right?
Fran again.
Save it, please.
Hurry. Hurry. I thought you were going to curl my...
Save it, please.
I beg your pardon.
Then hold your position. We're locked onto your coordinates. We are prepared to beam you aboard.
Captain, you forgot all about the environment and all that stuff. Do you want to really do that?
Save it.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Pleasure for me to be speaking to you members of the CBS Affiliate Advisory Board. In the next few minutes, I'll try to give you an informal report on CBS film production activities on the West Coast. Here in Hollywood, 2 production centers owned by CBS Television turn out a high percentage of the programs seen on our network. You've already had a rundown on activity at Television City. And here at CBS Studio Center, we produce film shows for CBS representing a total of 164 hours of programming for the network. Produce these shows, it takes all the combined skills of hundreds of people. I know that when a show is a hit, the program executives get most of the credit. But the fact is that the craftsmen and technicians are as responsible for a successful show as anyone. For example, take the dramatic show. For every good scene you see on the air, there are probably at least a couple just like it that went wrong for one reason or another. The director keeps filming takes until he gets a good one. Then it's up to the film editor to pick the best take and edit it into the picture. To show you what the film editor has to contend with, we've picked up some film from the cutting room floor. These are scenes that you'll never see on television. First, the common garden variety of goof. Here's what happens when an actor can't remember his lines.
I appreciate your perceptiveness and wit, Mr. Paladin. But don't doubt for one moment that this public servant is going to give those fine upstandings, verbal and verses and sons of
I advise him to leave town. On the next plane.
Then you want to continue without a tow?
We'll manage, sir.
All right. But one
more report of trouble, and that's the end of the hunting. You bet your ass, sir.
Cut, Brent. Mr. Favor, I never stepped out of line with you in my life. But sometimes there comes a time for everything. I'd like to do that line over again.
Many years ago, wiser men than I decided to try to eliminate the causes of injustice and inequality from this world of ours. And that was a hell of a trick, I would say.
Well, now, this just can't be the only saloon in busy little Dodge City.
You didn't pay for your drink!
In his own twisted and distorted lexicon, he calls it faith, strength, truth. But in just a moment, Peter Vollmer will apply his...
This your fork, you get it there and push it down into the meat so that you got a good hold to it, and then just run your knife down. That's all you have to do, kind of sawing away there. Yeah, that's you're doing fine there. I mean, am I?
Over that. See, I got a mouthful, too.
The man I want is a drover. After he left Tulsa, he drifted west down to Texas. And he joined a herd on the goddamnedest trail. I can't remember the name of that son of a bitch. Cut it.
Words. Where's your evidence? Where's your proof? He's right. You haven't provided proof, Paddle. Words. Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? He's right, Paddle. You never proved anything. Words. Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? He's right. You didn't bring any proof, Paddle.
Do your line again, please. Put your hands down.
Words. Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? He's right, Paddleton. You didn't bring any proof. Nothing but second-hand accusations.
That's what happens when memory doesn't serve. Now, sometimes the actor knows his lines perfectly, but scenery or props misbehave. Then here's what can happen.
Marshal, I ain't no informer.
Got it. Damn it. Action.
Go.
He goes fishing, hunting, 3 or 4 days, comes in last night and back, and gets up and goes again this morning. And Joe, I got some coffee here. It's a hell of a way to run a railroad. Give me a little hand for you.
I ought to kill you right now.
You killed him. I need to draw his monkey wrench.
Well, Marshal, I want to thank you for all your help.
Sure.
And, by the way, them credentials I give you, I might have need of them.
Oh, sure. You already got them.
You better come along with me, Doc.
Cut and credit.
Save it. Okay, go ahead. If I start hollering, just hit me with a piece of wood or something.
You might want to start hollering, Marshal, but I'll bet you don't.
What's what?
She didn't go off. good actor can learn his lines, and the prop man can make sure all the props are working, but nobody can second-guess an animal. No offense to Mr. Ed, but here on a Western series, we have our share of problems with horses. As you'll see in a minute, even live tape shows like Red Skelton aren't immune to these four-legged foul-ups.
You are beautiful. And your faith is beautiful. But sometimes the essence of beauty is agility. Bugbear's not a good place to test it.
Are you afraid of a test?
Oh, shit.
Cut. Pick up. You all right, man?
Chester, he...
And look after Matt. And look back at her. Where's my horse? Right back. Horse head.
Bitch. Oh, my God. What the hell is with you? Little bitch wouldn't even make good soap. You'd probably get a rash, you know?
Come on, Bucky.
Good heavens, a talking cow! Bucky, what did you say?
Young man. Now, take it easy, young man. I'm harmless.
Oh, you're harmless? I'm glad to meet you. I'm Clem Cadillo.
No. My name is Throckmorton. J.P. Throckmorton.
No kidding.
Say, that's a mighty fine-looking cow you've got.
Isn't that a hunk of beef for you? Sure, boy. That's a nice cow. Right. They say it's a psychiatry. Get it out of your system.
Well, there you have a few examples of what can go wrong during the making of a TV show. It's because of the genius of the film editor that everything comes out right on the home TV screen. By skillful intercutting of scenes and clever use of sound effects and music, the film editor can do amazing things in putting together a film story. The editor is sometimes the most creative member of the production team. Take, for example, the dramatized commercial. Now, we know the TV broadcaster's strong policies on alcoholic beverage advertising. But in the hands of an ingenious film editor, it's amazing how subtly the message can be integrated into a television show. If you need proof, 90 proof that is, here's what I mean.
Do you feel tired? Sluggish? Is life getting you down? Do you have trouble making friends? Then try the new beverage sensation, Old Happiness. it'll give you a lift. Yes, today's smart set enjoys the smooth goodness of old happiness. At our sanitary plant, Old Happiness is carefully prepared under the strict supervision of master chemists. And Old Happiness now comes in the handy no deposit, no return throwaway bottle. Try Old Happiness, and you'll really go places. Do things. Join the swing to Old Happiness, and you'll be amazed at the interesting new friends you'll pick up. Recently, our inquiring reporter went out to talk to people just like you. Hear what they say about Old Happiness.
What do you say?
I say 54-40 or 5.
For that good all-over feeling, people rely on Old Happiness. Why is this man confident and self-assured?
Because he's loaded, that's why.
This woman is a social leader. Madam, don't you find that Old Happiness adds an air of elegance wherever sophisticated people gather?
To a real lady.
Yes, the thoughtful hostess pours Old Happiness, the perfect refreshment for today's relaxed, leisurely way of life. Once you start enjoying Old Happiness, you'll say, this is really living. Except no substitutes. Old Happiness is available now at your friendly neighborhood refreshment headquarters, where good friends get together. Get Old Happiness today.
Now, you think about that now, because this is the Twilight Zone.
In conclusion, I'd like to pay a personal tribute to all the creative people who put together our shows. I know that as an actor, I can rest easy in the knowledge that I'll always look my best and sound my best because of these geniuses. These men are the magicians of the cutting room. I trust them explicitly with the character of Matt Dillon. These behind-the-scenes craftsmen are the unsung heroes of our industry. And so, to the editors, the sound cutters, and the men of music scoring,
and to you CBS affiliates, a toast.
This is the CBS television. Oh, God damn it.
From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny Program.
Oh, my papa, to me was so wonderful. Oh, my papa, to me is so good. That's why I say he's gentle.
Rochester, we had a very, very good rehearsal. Now I want to get made up for the show, huh? Okay. Hey, wait a minute. What kind of makeup is this?
Well, you said you wanted something to make you look nice and tan.
I know, but peanut butter? I want to look tan, not lumpy. Anyway, I think you better shave me first. Huh?
Oh, okay, make yourself comfortable.
Right. You got everything?
I think so. Shaving cream, brush, razor, smelling salt.
What do I want with smelling salt?
That's for me. I can't stand the sight of blood.
Be careful.
Yes, sir.
Now, go ahead. You know, Rochester, I think I'm going to have a very good show today.
You know, I come out alone first, and I do a monologue for a few minutes. Then I introduce my guest star, Bob Hope. He does a few minutes. And then Don Wilson is going to come out and introduce the sketch, you see. And then after we introduce... Go ahead, start shaving me, will you?
Yes.
And then after Don introduced the sketch, then Bob and I come out in...
One nose. Two ears. One chin.
What are you writing that down for?
After I finish checking you, after I finish shaving you, I'll check again and hope we come out even.
Well, okay, well, go ahead.
Yes. Oh, my papa, to me it was so wonderful. Oh, my, uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I think I cut you.
You mean you think, can't you tell?
It would help if you bleed a little.
Well, I'm not going to force myself just for you. Go ahead and stop singing. I want to concentrate on the show, on my monologue.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to forget to tell the audience about my personal appearance tour that I open in Dallas, Texas on June 14. Then I go up to Portland and Vancouver and Seattle.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, don't you think you better hurry? You'll be out in a few minutes.
Oh, I'll be ready.
Bob Hope still complaining about the script?
No, he's still mad because he hasn't got enough to do. He claims I didn't give him enough, and he comes down so late in the show and everything.
After all, Jack, all right, it's your show. Why shouldn't you come out there first?
Well, certainly.
1 minute to airtime. Everybody on stage, please. All actors in the first scene, please take their places.
Jack, that voice. Isn't that Mary?
Yes, her summer job at the May Company doesn't start till Monday. Rochester, hand me my shirt, will you, please?
Yes.
Okay. Give me my tie, too.
Yes.
John, stop eating my makeup.
All right, Jack, all right. See you on stage.
Okay. Rochester, get me my pants, too, will you, please? Well, hurry up. Give me my pants. We haven't got too much time now.
They're not here.
What do you mean they're not here? I put them right over there on that chair.
But they're not here now.
Well, where did you take them?
I didn't take them anyplace.
Well, I put them right here on the chair when I came in.
Well, they're not here.
Here's my music. I've got to go on the stage. For heaven's sake, where are they? I know the pants. Well, keep looking. Look, I can't go on the stage.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lucky Strike program. In just a few minutes, you'll see our star, Gypsy Rose Benny. Personally, I'm very happy to be over here at CBS, ladies and gentlemen. This is rather strange for me. I'm on the major network. I really feel like a stranger. I feel like Zsa Zsa at a PTA meeting over here. I don't know. But I am awfully thrilled to be here at CBS. That's Crosby and Benny's Strongbox. And I want to tell you, it's a beautiful place, isn't it? And Television City is right next to Farmer's Market. And it's very convenient. You can lay them here and sell them there. And it really works out. No, I had no trouble getting through the immigration. And I want to tell you that this... Oh, by the way, this is where Bing did his last show. And I think they've done very nicely. They've gotten most of it out of the curtains. He's undecided about his next show. He doesn't know whether to go on again or buy the whole thing. I don't know whether... he's up in Nevada right now looking over Boulder Dam. His piggy bank is filled. He's loaded, you know. He uses Howard Hughes for a bellboy. But I want to tell you, I really hated to do this to Jack, but it's the only way I could get on. Brooks Brothers. Not made by him, worn by him. And look at the shine on those pants. This could start another hearing. It's interesting when you get... Oh, it couldn't be. Really? Mary gave him mad money. He really had... You know, when you ask this kid for a loan and he tells you his money's tied up, he's not kidding. This is an obstacle course for pickpockets.
Hey, Bob!
Yes, yes?
Bob, now give me my pants. I'll give them.
Pull your head back in or I'll hand out baseballs to the audience. Oh, you. What do you say we get in the back pocket and look at the wallet, huh? All in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you, Shills. This is what I've been waiting for, the driver's license. Oh, I've been waiting years for this. Jack Benny, height 5'10", weight 157, eyes blue, hair on cold days. Date of birth. This has been erased once too often. He's had this for a long time. Is this license good for bicycles, automobiles, and covered wagons?
Hey, Bob!
Yes,
Bob! Give me Jack's pants, will you?
Why?
I had to give him mine.
You mean Jack is actually wearing your pants?
You're darn right I am.
How are you, Bozo?
Bobble, this is the last time you'll ever be on the Lucky Strike program.
I think that goes for both of us.
Oh, yeah?
Are these pants or a casual Quonset hut? What is it?
Look, Bob, you're spoiling the whole...
Who's in there with you, Jim Clinton?
You see? Bob! Oh, look, I forgot to tell him about that line. I'm sorry. Bob, you're spoiling the whole show.
So?
I got to bring Don Wilson out here to introduce the sketch, and you're not even dressed yet.
All right.
Now go ahead.
I'll go, but don't get so mad. He'll take off his eyelashes and whip me to death.
You know, really, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you can't get mad at Bob Hope. You just can't. I don't care if you can't get mad. He's so charming. He has so much talent. He's so rich. I think he had a lot of nerve going through the pockets of my pants, though. I wonder what's in Don Wilson's. What do you know? A money clip with a lamb chop in it. Oh, he loves to eat. Oh, dear. A shrimp cocktail. I better bring him out here to introduce the sketch. Oh, Don!
What do you want?
Come on out. You got to introduce the sketch.
I won't come out dressed like this. It's embarrassing.
I don't care if it's embarrassing or not. You come out here.
Oh, all right.
Hey, my pants are a little too tight for you, aren't they?
Darn right.
Now, Don, if you drop anything, just let it lay there, will you? Now, go ahead and introduce the sketch.
All right, all right.
Don, we're only acting.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our feature attraction tonight, we bring you Bob Hope and Jack Benny in On the Road to Nairobi. The opening scene is a jungle, inhabited by a wild tribe of fierce cannibals and headhunters, deep in the heart of Africa.
Covered with this pale blue. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Man who thinks that made a chick is just a dummy. Often end by filling up a savage tummy.
That's a big soda.
We eat man, and when we're through, we all smoke his luckies too. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Before he's even starting. Wah, 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 wah. In his mouth he's putting all at once a carton.
And the box of matches.
Better tasting Lucky Strike. That's the smoke that we all like. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo. Be-ma-wah, go on tea. Be-ma-wah, go yum-bum-bee. Be-ma-wah, go on tea. Smoke Lucky Strike too. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo, dig-a-doo-doo. Dig-a-dig-a-doo today.
Which way to Pierce Brothers?
Hey, Clyde, those last 2 miles were rugged, weren't they?
Yeah, I knew as soon as we got off the freeway, we'd run into trouble. This is the way they bring Phil Harris to rehearsal.
Hey, listen, Clyde.
Yeah?
You know, it's pretty dangerous here in the jungle.
You're telling me. How about those first 3 nights we had to light fires to keep the animals away?
Yeah. And we ran out of water. For 3 weeks, we couldn't even take a bath.
And then the animals lit fires to keep us away. What do you say we camp here for tonight, huh?
Okay, let's do that.
Let's hang up the hors d'oeuvre right here.
There we are.
Oh, we build a fire?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, Clyde, I think we're kind of silly.
What do you mean?
Well, here we are in Africa with a tiger.
Well, what about it?
Well, everybody knows there are no tigers in Africa.
There aren't?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Hey!
He must have gone to a veterinarian in Denmark.
I wondered why he had his hand on his hip when I shot him. He had his claws manicured. Don't point. I know the line. Don't point. Say, I don't know why I came on this expedition with you. I'm going home.
Well, you can go home if you wanna. But I'm going to stay right here in the jungle until I find the secret formula for shrinking heads.
Aren't you going to a lot of trouble just because you bought a hat that's too small for you?
That's what I like about you, Clyde. You'll have your little joke no matter how little it is. Now, let's get something to eat, will you? I'm hungry.
Okay. You don't have to worry about food, boy. We got plenty right here.
All right, don't stroll around. Get it ready.
Okay. What do you have?
I think we ought to have a nice cool drink first.
Cool, huh? I'll get a drink. I'll get... Say, did Judge Crater have a beard? All right. That's just for the East Coast, we do that. Hey, Clyde, here's the ice cube.
Clyde.
Yeah.
What kind of a tiger is that? Siberian or Bengal?
General Electric.
Hey, what's that?
Was that Dennis Day rehearsing? Hey, it's a lion. Get your gun, Buck. This is the McCoy. Get your gun.
That's my fault. I shouldn't have had that rolled up in my blanket. What'd you do with your rifle?
I threw it away. I didn't like the joke.
Come on, let's get something to eat, will you, so we can get out of here.
Okay.
For heaven's sakes.
We'll fix it up. Don't worry. Now, what would you like to start with? Would you like...
I don't know anything.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice ad living. I want to tell you, since I started, they're all doing it.
Well, how about getting something to eat so we can get out of here?
All right, get the butter, will you?
Okay. Where's the butter?
In the compartment that keeps it easy to spread. Thank you, Betty Burnett.
You make the sandwiches, and I'll try to find a place to camp. Say, Clyde, do you think there'd be a tent here, someplace, right between these two? Yeah!
Hey, Buck, what happened? Marlon, tell me. No, not in cold. Talk to me. What happened? Sadler Wells Ballet down here. The Chamber of Commerce. What happened? These are cannibals. They're fierce. They're going to eat us, Buck.
Hey, look, here, boom, bite! Ow!
Sonny Chuck.
Look at that!
I'll talk to him. Who are you?
Me, Chief.
And who are you?
Me, Super Chief.
Eat us, but don't get a laugh, will you?
Oh, fine. We had to bring our own vegetable here.
Better get some tenderized, or I still have my shoes on.
Oh, we didn't remember that. Who are these guys?
Hey, official tasters.
How is it, Duncan?
Good. Good. That's what cannibal soup are. Good.
It's not cannibal soup. Stop! What is this?
Cucumber, aguruga, aguruga.
What do you say?
It's National Pickle Week.
Hey, Clyde, is your nose Gershon or Dill?
In a minute, it's going to be chow chow. That's the line they gave me, chow chow.
Remember what you gave me on your show, brother.
Well, yeah, you betcha. Now, I want to tell you what, we'll never get out of here. I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'm scared. I'm frightened.
Frightened?
Yeah.
Why, you yellow belly? you want to live forever?
No, I just want to reach 40.
Oh, we're not going to make that trip again. Oh.
Quiet. We want dinner music. Ligamoda.
You remember my mom?
What's he doing? Is he playing a samba or a rumba?
What's the difference? We ain't got any room to dance.
That's fine.
Ligamoda. Start fire. Start fire.
They don't start a fire. No, they're going to burn us.
You're kidding.
They're going to burn us.
Wait a minute.
Look.
Just a minute, man.
Stop.
Wait a minute, fellas. Hey, they can't start the fire. They can't start the fire. They have no matches. They have no matches. Oh, they can't. I got a match.
Jack will be back in just a minute.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You were such a nice audience, and this, as you know, is my last show of this season, but we'll be back again in the fall. Of course, I'd like to tell the viewers, people sitting at home, what I told you folks before the show, you know, that the kind of a show we had. We had about 8 rehearsals, and Hope changed every line. So finally, when we finally came to the show, I didn't know what he was going to say. It turned out that way, which was very good, I think. But anyway, I'd like to have you meet my guest, Bob Hope. Thank you, Jack, and I'll take the blame. Well, it's very nice having you on the show.
I loved it. My next picture's with Esther Williams. Did you like that?
Say, Bob, I want to ask you something.
Yeah. I
still think it wasn't very nice going through my pocket.
Your pants? Stealing
Yeah.
your pants?
Yeah.
Well, if Eisenhower had done that to McCarthy, the hearings would be over by now. Oh, I could have said stolen my pants. Well,
Yeah,
thanks,
that is-
Bob. Fine, thank you very much, Jack.
Okay.
Enjoyed it very much,
Bye.
boy.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, Mark and Lewis made such a brief appearance, we ought to get them back for a bow.
Thank you, Jack. I'm very happy to be able to be here today.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, we'll be back in the fall. And this summer, I'm going on a personal appearance tour. And I open June 14 in Dallas, Texas. And then I go to Portland, Oregon for a week, and then Vancouver, and then into Seattle for 2 weeks. And then I'm coming back, and I'm going to make a picture. And this picture it's the first time I've made a picture since the horn blows at midnight. And this picture that I'm going to make is one that I wrote myself. And it's all about, it's a picture called California. And this is not a historical picture. You see, this is a picture all about the wonderful climate that we have. No, really, this is a picture, and it's about a boy and his sister who had been living in California, you see, for many, many years. And the sister decides to take a trip to New York City, which she does. And when she arrives in New York, she becomes very, very ill. So she wires her brother in Los Angeles to come on to visit her, you see. So her brother jumps on a bicycle in Los Angeles and rides all the way to New York. And by that time, she's so ill, she's on her deathbed. So the brother, realizing her condition, punctures the tire of his bicycle, and the wonderful California air immediately cures his sister.